really want to look up Sean Strickland's rapping now.
That'd be great if you found something. I'm sure you know what? I'm sure if like you were like a guy who could do like deep dives and stuff, you could probably find a video of like Sean Strickland in high school doing some like ironic rap. I bet you could.
Nah, he admittedly was straight up said I was racist as fuck back then.
Well,
So he'd be far away from it.
I mean, well, oh, so what? Racist people can't rap now?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't want to be part of that Negro crowd. You listen to nothing but country, bluegrass. Fucking the closest thing they'd get to rap is Chris Rock. Not Chris Rock. What? Fucking Kid Rock.
Right.
That'd be the closest.
Speaking of
and
that,
the fact that he rapped is still hilarious to me because it's like you don't think about it anymore.
Yeah. You really don't. That's a good point.
You only think of the rock and the country music he put out.
Bomb the bang the biggie big fucking that's my shit right there. Yeah, that's like a fucking, you know what's crazy? I just saw it's like Post Malone's been talking about it, but Post Malone's gonna make a country album now, and I'm like, oh man, losing my guy, losing him. It's gonna be one of the best country albums of all time, but I don't know.
He's gonna make you like country music.
I already think country music's great circumstantially. Like, I think country music's great on the back of a pickup truck. I think country music's great having a beer. I think country music's great on a sunset. I think country music is great with a combination of those three things. Country music is also great when it comes to fucking your sister. That's also good.
All right, man. Jesus.
You can single that out,
Lord.
I'm just saying things.
When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, don't be scared, homie.
Welcome to Throwing Hands.
You got you're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail.
My balls are hot.
And speaking of Alabama and a bunch of, first of all, actually, yeah, speaking of Alabama, fucking what's up with the boom? Like, it seems like today everything was about Alabama in my TikTok. Like, it was all about the Georgia not the Georgia Bulldogs. It was all about like Alabama and the fucking Roll Tide. It was all like a bunch of Roll Tide shit, like memes and shit.
I think they're technically not supposed to be in whatever college playoffs they're in.
Oh,
Georgia State and FSU. FSU was fucked up because they're undefeated, and they're just like, nah, they're not allowed in our club. He's like, what?
See,
the fuck?
Look at that.
But of course, Alabama makes all the money for fucking the NCAA or whatever the fuck they're called now.
Right.
So,
I mean, hey, you know what I got to say to that? Roll Tide. Roll fucking Tide. See, we talk other sports on here. Look at that. Look how knowledgeable we are.
Stuff.
Gators. Gators are in the news. No. I was talking to somebody at work the other day, and they like just I comes up that I lived in Florida, and I was like, they go, "You lived in Florida?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then the first thing they said, they go, "You have gators down there," and I was like, "Yeah, that's true. We
you have corn here."
Yeah, word.
We both have stated useless information. Where do we go from here?
And Darnell, you know, have you heard about that new like magic show, the Black People Magic Show? I don't want to say the name of what the show is. I feel like they're really shoehorning people with that. It's really frustrating.
Oh, the Magical Society of Negroes?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a movie. It's not a show.
It's a movie?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's gonna be hilarious.
That's better.
Because then for motherfuckers who still go to the movies and order their ticket at the movie theater,
yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Oh, I mean,
I'm gonna purposely not gonna do it just so I can say the word Negro to somebody and make them a little uncomfortable.
Oh, jeez.
Just that much.
They're gonna miss me with that shit.
It's funny to me.
To make people uncomfortable?
With that, yes. Because nobody likes to talk about it.
Right.
It's just funny.
Yeah. Well, it's just a weird situation because you never know how serious somebody's gonna take that shit. You know what I mean? Like you're like,
they're definitely gonna take it. They're gonna fucking somebody's gonna take it and fucking run with it. They're gonna someone's gonna make a video and they're gonna be white, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm going to go see such and such movie," and they're gonna do it for a whole 10 minutes and 3 seconds just to make that fucking ad revenue on YouTube. That's gonna be the whole video. And they're like, "You can't get mad at me. It's the title of the movie," and it's just like, okay, cool.
There's gonna be somebody.
Congratulations, whatever.
Yeah.
Go watch the movie now, bro.
He's like, oh, I didn't want to watch the movie at all, actually.
And it's like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. There's gonna be like a TikTok video of some guy starting his day. He's gonna open up he's gonna be recording his phone with another phone, and then he's gonna like it's gonna record the fact that movie just came out today, and it's gonna shoot to his face, and he's gonna be like, "Today's the day, boys." And then he's gonna grab his keys, and it's gonna be a video of him driving down to the movie theater, and then the video's gonna end with him being like, "Yes, 1 ticket for," and then
it's gonna be probably like the first 3 days for it.
Yeah, I will also be making them awkward about it if I were to see that in theater, because I will be like, 2 for the 7 o'clock. They're like, which movie, sir? I'm like, the one. The 7 o'clock one with the black people. What was that? The one? Oh no, they're magic. Oh, that sounds a lot more racist now that you've said it that way. We're going to a different theater. I messed up.
I fucked up. We gotta go to a different theater. You just slide them a piece of paper like you're robbing the place, but it's really just says tickets for.
You still leave it blank, and then she's like, "What's this one? What's this?" And you're like, "Oh, come on."
I handed you the paper. I'm wearing a ski mask.
I cannot wear a ski mask. She does that, and that's when you go, all right, plan B, and then you actually slip her the paper that says, I'm robbing this place.
And then you pull out a gun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I was just coming here to watch a movie. Now I gotta rob the place.
Look what you did.
American Society of Magical Negroes. Okay, yep. This is gonna be fucking hilarious. And the fact that they even got this shit greenlit.
Basically, like Black Harry
basically what it's probably going to be.
It seems like a lot more comical, so it's going to be like a little bit more fun type shit, but, you know.
Yeah. A fresh satirical comedy about a young man, Aaron, who has received his secret society of magical black people who dedicate their lives to the cause of the utmost importance.
He didn't finish.
God damn. No. The cause of dedicate their lives to the cause of the utmost importance, making white people's lives easier. God damn. That movie's gonna fuck some shit up. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Niggas are gonna be mad about that shit. If they didn't read the synopsis and they just go watch it just to watch it, and then they get to that point in the movie, they're gonna be like, the fuck is this about?
The biggest thing.
Oh, they're gonna be up in arms. I'm for it.
The only thing that can blow me away anymore right now is if you tell me that Jordan Peele did not have anything to do with making this movie.
No, it's not him.
Oh my! Not in any way, shape, or form. He didn't write on it. He doesn't have a credit or nothing. This sounds like Jordan Peele. If he didn't, Jordan Peele's at home right now. Like, fuck! I guess we'll make another fucking scary movie again. even Tyler Perry's even like, fuck! That's funny. That's funny.
No, Tyler Perry doesn't know how to have fun.
That's true. Well,
that nigga got a whole episode of Boondocks taken off air to never air ever because it was about him.
You heard it here first. Fuck you, Tyler Perry. Fuck. Cold, good way to talk about what the cold freezes over my freeze it over, but it makes my dab pin so fucking clog up so much because it makes the dab so fucking.
Oh yeah.
And then I gotta heat it up too much, so it starts heating it up in there, and it's burning off too much of my fucking dab. It sucks. But I was
take it off the pen and hold it in your hand for a while.
Yeah, and just kind of it's a good idea.
Slowly warm it up.
Yeah.
Put it in front of your computer fan.
Do you have less of a smoking asphyxiation than I do? I feel as if like you also would not have the patience to do that like me. Like instead I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just smoke it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop it and then yeah.
No, I did that quite a bit until eventually it started hurting my lungs. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just hold on to it first.
Hurts my teeth because, I have that, like, weird thing with sucking.
Yeah.
Giggity. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, a new, I'm 28 and I'm now finding, like, new minor inconveniences that are pissing me off, really just ruining my day. I don't know if in these past, like, everybody knows, like, the obvious inconveniences. Like, when I'm talking about the ones that make you want to fucking straight up rip a door off the wall. like when the edge of the door catches your shirt a bunch of times, or
Oh
when you
my
go to
God.
like grab something off the counter and it just keeps falling, and you're just like, or you just things of like moment of like just absolute dumb, where like even where you just try to keep going to grab something, it just keeps moving away from your hand, and you're like, what's happening? What is happening right now?
What is my life? Or you go to pick something up and it knocks over 3 other things on the counter. And
Oh
you're
my
just like,
God. Oh my
how did
God.
that happen?
Absolutely. I mean, yes, Your Honor, I did murder that person, and here's why.
I did kill 27 people. Do you know why?
Jesus.
3 things on my counter fell over 4 times. And when I went to go put them back up, when I put up the last one, it knocked the other 2 down.
Yeah.
And I lost it.
I tried to put my phone in my pocket 3 times, Your Honor, and guess what happened all 3 times? Fell out. It just
sliding
slid
on the
right
edge of my
through.
pants.
Believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, Your Honor, you ever tried to put food in your mouth, you fail, and then you try to do it again, and you fail again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ever let that happen around me, bro. I
Yo.
will make fun of you so fucking hard.
Oh,
Jesus
you won't have the
Christ.
chance because I'll call myself out before anybody has. You got to jump on that one because everybody's gonna be
Oh,
like,
no,
"Oh,
it doesn't matter. You can call it out yourself. I'm gonna go on for like another 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ."
Just calling you
Just like,
dumb.
I know how it feels. You're innocent.
Yeah. Yeah, right. He's there to like really back it up to be like, he's gonna be like, "Was this guy there when this happened?" And I'm gonna be like, "Darnell, yeah, he was there when it happened. You're innocent." And then 15 years dungeon for Darnell.
He goes to
I'll
put his
just kill
gavel
myself.
down and fucking
Word.
knocks over 3 things.
Fuck. Yeah, because it's so cold here that like I just realized today that the past few days I've been having such a fucking hard time picking things up prop. Like I go to pick things up and they just fall right out of my hand, and I'm like, what in the absolute shit? Because my hands are either like cold and they're like kind of numb.
Cold grip strength.
It's that cold grip shit, and then it's like when it comes from like cold and then to warm, then you're like not like your joints are like thawing essentially, and it's just like so hard. So like you think you're grabbing something, but you're really just like right here, but you feel like you're like this, and you're like, it just I'm like, wow, this sucks. This is annoying to deal with. The fucking I just realized that today, and I'm like, wow, look at that, 28 years, new
Think
inconvenience.
it's fun to live in snow?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not even snow; it's just cold. So it's just a new inconvenience that I didn't know I'd have to deal with.
Hey, you ain't got no fucking gloves?
Not yet, no. I had a pair of gloves, and they got a hole in the finger now, so it's like weird. Yeah. Yeah, I
It's
know.
like, how do you survive?
Pure. I don't know. His hands don't get. No, my hands get super cold. My hands are the coldest thing. If I could stand out in the cold and hang out for the most part, within reason, but the thing that hurts me the most is my hands get anemic cold. Like it's insane. It's always a big call out. Everybody calls me out. The first thing I do is I start doing the homeless shit. I'm like, and I'm warming up. Everybody's like, "You cold?" I'm like, "Yeah, yes, my hands are cold."
I'm from Florida, you dick.
That's the thing. It's just like yes, I am general and am cold, but I could deal with this better if I just had some gloves. What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Throwing Hands Podcast. The whole team is back this week.
Woo!
Hell yeah! You can cut the excitement, or you can reach out and grab it right through the screen. You can. It's right there. It's evident.
So soft.
Welcome again, guys. You know what this is. We judge the craziness, the bullshit, and the Octagon control. Your host Joe, my co-hosts Ian and Darnell, and it's getting close to Christmas again, guys. Still getting close. I said that last week, and I was like, I realized this today when I was coming. I was like, it was like
And it's
late
even
November.
closer
It's
now.
even closer. Heck yeah. How was your cruise Zoom? I never heard anybody say that in my entire life before. Yeah, I have a family cruise Zoom to attend. And
Yeah, because I think they started planning this shit over the fucking summer, and I still haven't got my fucking what do you call it? What is that stupid ass thing that you need to travel the world?
Jackie Chan
Passport.
and
Yeah,
what's his name?
passport. I still haven't got my fucking passport, but I think I can get through with my
An air balloon, I believe.
no, with my my birth certificate. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I think this is like the last meeting where everybody's getting their shit together to make sure they actually get here on time. Because me and my mom, we live down here.
I'm
Like
pretty sure you need a passport.
They're like, okay.
My aunt straight up said, "Hey, you can also use this other thing," and I was like, "Oh, that's probably what I'm gonna do because I fucked up already." We started this in June. It's fucking December. And they already said it's going to probably take like 3 months. And that was back in June to get your passport. And they're like, it's going to take, the longer you take to get it, the longer it's going to take to get to you. And I was like, oh, fuck. I started the process and just forgot about it.
Wow. This
I honestly don't want to go just because it's mainly with family. And it's just like, I don't know half of these people. I know my mom, my great aunt, and my uncle. And I think one of my cousins is going to be there that I'm actually close to. Other than that, we're going to Bahamas, and we only get to go to the Bahamas for like actually a few hours.
Right.
So it's like, bruh, okay, this isn't ideal, but I guess first time out the country. And the one thing I fear most above everything else in this world, open water. Thanks.
You're gonna be stuck on a boat in the middle of water. Fun.
Yeah, it's also like I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are, going on a vacation with like an entire family, just depending on like if me and Ian like go on vacation with like the moms and everybody, like it's chill because like we can still like get fucked up and basically do whatever we want. But I don't know about you specifically, Darnell, but I'm just saying in general why a lot of people wouldn't like that is because like now you got to put on a face, you got to do stuff. You know, you gotta have a bunch of conversations.
Was straight up with them day one. I said I probably won't even speak to you if you come up to me because I don't know you. I don't know you yet. So I'm like, because people do that shit at family reunions. They will just walk up to you and just stare at you, and you're like, "Who the fuck are you? I don't know you, bruh." Oh, you don't remember me when you were like 3 years old? No, clearly not. It's like, no, dog. That's not how that works.
It's on a cruise too, so one of Darnell's family members is gonna walk up to him with like one of them shrimp bouquet things, and Darnell's gonna just like pick a shrimp out and be like, "Thank you," and then just walk away.
It's just like, yeah, dog. I'm letting you know now. At least I don't know you. Probably ain't gonna speak. So
yeah, no, I respect it.
Be prepared.
That is the way to go when you have it. That I mean, like, you know, me and Ian got family members that it's like in and out with that for. But you ain't got nobody that like you don't have like a person that you can be like, all right, it's me and you while we're here, like we're chilling while we're doing this.
I think because I'm the oldest cousin on my mom's side, so me and my cousin Darian were always like the closest to each other. So I think he is going. So and honestly, as fucked up as it is, we do that with every family get together. We ask, is he going? All right, then I'll go. If not, I ain't going. I don't care to go.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes this is not what I'm suggesting for your situation at all. This is kind of a little story here, but sometimes it's a lot of fun when you are asked to go and you ask, is that person going to be there? And they say, yes, but come on, go. It's going to be fine. And then you go, and sometimes you have a blast. Like one of the few to many times that me and Ian were arguing and not talking to each other. The mom's wedding, specifically. I was obviously going to have to be there. Ian was obviously going to have to be there. But I obviously asked the question. I was like, is Ian going to be there? And they were like, yeah, obviously. So just come. And like Nick, our brother, was like, dude, just come. We're going to drink beer. He's like, it's like, at the time it was like 9 a.m. And he was like, I'm already drinking. Let's go. And so like I got there at 10 a.m. Everybody was already drinking. It was awesome.
I was trash.
Ian was trash. Ian, we don't really talk too much. We're just kind of doing glares across the room. And then like at some point, Ian breaks the silence. He's like, he starts getting more trash. And he breaks silence. He's like, dude, this is dumb. Like this is like, it's the mom's wedding. Like, let's just talk. Let's be cool. And I was hesitant at first, but then like we drank more. And then it became a lot of fun. And then we did the mom's wedding, and everything was great. Everything was kosher. And then all I could say is that one of us was woken up, both passed out on the patio I broke my bowl. I dropped my bowl. I passed out my bowl. Ian had like spilt a beer, or like his cigarette was in his hand still. And man, what a great, Ian was by the end of the night wearing a orange top hat with a fedora hat with orange suspenders, and that was it.
Fucking orange mustache.
Yeah, I mean,
that was great.
I mean, you know, and imagine if I was really to be like, you know, I'm not going to that because he's there. Then, man, what a great time, and we got fucked up. All right, god damn it, guys, we have a job we got to do. We got a job we got to get to. Let's get serious here, guys. Grow up.
First and foremost, fuck Armin. You're a cunt.
Yep.
I don't like you.
100%. You cannot change my mind on that at all. Nothing you did impressed me, and that's that, really. So let's talk about it. Saturday, December 2nd was Dariush versus Armin, and man, it was a crazy card, but the end really did not go our way at all. Why does it not show? I know Jalen won, but why does it not show it on the UFC site? UFC was like, we don't talk about it. We're not talking
Got
about that.
overturned.
What?
And they're like, that stoppage was terrible. We don't want to talk about the man almost dying out there.
Is it for real? I mean, gosh, there's so much to start to talk about. There is a lot to talk about on this card, but we can talk about how seriously unfortunate it is to yet again. I mean, why does Benny, every time he gets knocked out, he gets knocked out the same way every time? Always kind of flops a little bit backwards, then falls to his back, looks up, tries to kind of pull guard, never does, just gets beaten up every time, man.
Because his hands aren't there anymore.
They really aren't. They really aren't.
He's literally putting up stubs.
He's got,
because then these don't work.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's rocked, they're just grabbing nothing.
And I was saying too, like they were showing like his most recent knockout, like the spinning back fist, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, you wing a body part at anybody, you have a chance of knocking them the fuck out. It doesn't mean this man has hands, but they were like, Dariush is still a murderer on the feet, and I'm like, all right, dude, it's like whipping. It's like it's like spinning
crazy
to
about
win.
That knockout was fucking that was Drakkar Close.
Yeah,
and he was losing that fight. He was getting his ass beat.
Didn't see it going down that way, but shouts out to Benny for going out there and fuck you, Armin from Armenia, as I was calling him. Armenian Armin. God, can't get past that alliteration though. It's good stuff. I like that. Anyway, yeah, Jalen Turner absolutely 100% full-blown murdered Bobby Green. They don't want to talk about this fight because Jalen Turner's actually in handcuffs right now. Fucking
for that murder.
That's insane. I mean, yeah. But it actually was I don't know if you guys noticed this in the replay or during the fight at all, like how it was cocky, and normally you would look at it and go like, dude, don't eat. But it was actually kind of sad because it's just Bobby Green's like personality. Like when he was going down and he did like the come on, like bring it on, and I'm like, he was already like out on his feet, falling backwards, and he was like, come on, and I'm like, oh my god, the man's Rocky, the man's an emotional movie right now. He's the main character, and
he's
then
gonna turn it around,
and then he gets. But here's the thing,
so much for that.
He's still the hero character because he gets knocked out, and you go, no, Bobby's down, and then Jalen's the villain who's just beating the shit out of him on the ground. Let me finish this, and then Bobby has to, oh, and then you're like, oh, Bobby, you okay? So I mean, I think Jalen. Why is Jalen not the villain here? Well, the ref's the villain.
Yeah, the ref's the villain, and that's literally it. Because just like everyone else says when in that situation, I'm not stopping until the ref pulls me off you.
100%.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
There are other fighters, obviously, who will definitely end up pulling the punches. They see that they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a fucking wild animal for some people. If there's still movement, they're still going to keep going. If you're doing any of this, your head moves, they're going to keep it moving, and you're going to possibly die.
I'll say this about that to agree and disagree. Like I disagree in that sense of like it's hard. It makes it harder because of the amount of fighters that are so good at like seeing the knockout and just being like, that's done, and being able to follow up even if they don't have to follow up right there. With that being said, there are too many fighters that that like you've seen get knocked down, a fighter walk away, and then that same fighter get right the fuck back up and just destroy them. So, and Bobby Green is 1,000% without even having to like make this the excuse because it's his fight. He's 1,000% that guy. If for a second Jalen let up and the guy didn't stop the fight, Bobby would have gotten up and he still would have been a threat to Jalen at any point too. So, yeah, you can't really fault Jalen too much for that. So, I mean, all around good fight for Jalen too. He fucked up Bobby Green. I think that's what's hard. Is like nobody's talking about him. Like, the man just walked through Bobby Green, who was walking through people prior to that. So it was kind of crazy.
Like maybe now Bobby will take a break. He won't be fighting on every other card now.
He just got demoted to Prince, so he's gonna have to take some time on that. Maybe put out an album. I don't know. Yeah. So Davison. Thanks. Davison Figueiredo, Rob Font. Davison Figueiredo pulls away the decision. Crazy fight as suspected between them. Yeah, I I'm very actually much surprised that there was not a knockout. It was very, very crazy. But hey, what we say? We picked Davison.
I think a couple takedown attempts got stuffed by like both of them, and in the second and third is when Davison like finally like loosened up, and he was just throwing some rights that were catching Rob, and then throughout the entire fight, it was his body right uppercut that was catching him so fucking often to the point where he started flinching like when he was just doing feints. Like he wasn't like even trying to like move out of the way. He just like kind of knew it was coming. He was just like, I can't do anything. And I think this is like this is the second fight where Rob just couldn't come out on top because last one was against Corey, and Corey just fucking wrestle fucked him. Yep. So that kind of sucked.
Let's see. Sean Brady submits Kelvin Gastelum. Kelvin, what are we doing, man? What are we even doing anymore? I think he looked horrible. Pretty much, listen, horrible. Who are we? We're just three guys talking about MMA, telling you that Kelvin looked really fucking bad during that fight. So I'm just saying, as Nate Diaz once said, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. I'm not surprised.
I just want to know where this Sean was fighting born as Bilal. That's what I want to know.
Because Bilal
I'm
has...
pretty sure he said it was like fucking it was jet lag because that fight was over in fucking Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, but I don't know.
This is like, God,
I don't know.
You could have saved us from this bullshit.
Michael Jordan had the flu and scored like 45 points, minutes. So it's like...
So what's this guy's excuse, huh?
Yeah, like I was just gonna say that to be fair, that is a good excuse by Sean for that type of fight, and that hopefully he can continue fighting like this. Although in my opinion, Kelvin is like way below Bilal. As much as I hate Bilal, like he's way below him on like a skill level. But Bilal just has a GSP type thing where like, and not in a good way. It sounds like I'm complimenting him. Like no, like boring GSP. Like right after he won the fucking title. Again, from Condit, where it was just full-blown wrestling all day long, boring bullshit, and that's kind of what Bilal has the thing of doing, of being able to do that to pretty much almost anybody, and then think he's so fucking good. God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Clay Guida lost.
It's a big surprise.
Yeah. Trying to retire, old man.
Yep, and he did.
Good fight, but
I mean, his fights are always mildly entertaining, but like we all know what the outcome's gonna be.
Last guy he beat was Holtzman. It was literally last year.
A year ago, December 3rd.
1 year ago, he got a win. Jesus, and in that same year, he got a loss, and then the year before that, he has a win and a loss. So it's just like...
Bro, it's just win-loss. That's...
Yeah. It's just not... I mean, there's not even a reason to use his name anymore, to be honest with you.
Jesus Christ, he fought BJ?
How many more times... Yeah. How many more times do we have to try to be like, oh, Clay Guida's on the card. Clay!
He might do something.
Hey, how about we give that spot to just like... Give it to two random guys that we don't know, and then make us be surprised. Instead of having us be like, yeah, so I mean, this is either, like we knew this was going to happen. We knew this could happen. Either Clay was going to get knocked out or he was going to gas. Period.
Dude's been fighting since 2006.
Yeah. I don't think that's longer than Jim Miller though, right? I'm pretty sure Jim Miller still got him beat on time fighting in the UFC, I think.
They both just need to pack it up.
Jim Miller still got to make it to UFC 300. Almost there. Almost there.
As long as he doesn't take a fucking random ass fight.
Yeah. I don't think he will. I think he's done good enough now to where like he can just cruise.
Chill.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Miesha Tate beat Julia Avila. We can just move on from there. I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, I don't really.
All right, so Joe's gonna hate Miesha Tate's still a bad bitch at 37 years old, just ramming through bitches, getting a nice sub.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
ramming through bitches, ramming through.
There we go.
Julia Avila. Yeah, she really beat the top of the talent pool. Let's look at her last two fights. Oh, got beat twice. Yep, she's still running through bitches, all right. Yep, she's still really crushing it. Darnell just likes to fucking like bitches with big tits, and he just hates to deny. Like he's like, no, that's not it. I think she's amazing. I'm like, really? Is she
And he
amazing? Because
cannot
she's actually
deny.
trash. He likes, and he cannot deny.
You keep telling yourself that.
I'm just,
What the fuck?
I
is
don't know
wrong
why.
with
It's
this
just
mouth?
straight facts. It's straight facts. She lost. She's not actually good. She lost. She won one fight against Julia Avila. She's every other notable fight she's had before that she's lost. I'm just confused.
God,
Just
all I'm
confused.
saying is the bitch took 5 years off, had a kid, came back when she didn't really need to at all. Because even when she announced she was coming back, I was like, for fucking what, bro? You won the belt and left, and you worked at one. You were fine. You didn't need to do this anymore.
Yeah, she got bored.
Probably. Wouldn't doubt it.
How about she just stay retired? And just how about retire and just stay retired? That'd be fine. Nobody likes a bitch.
I do.
Tate.
Fuck off.
Oh, so you like steroid sellers? You like steroid sellers? You like bitches who sell steroids? That's cool. That's cool.
I don't care about steroids, bro. Do what you want to do. You're gonna kill
That's
yourself
cool.
doing them.
Cool.
That's
Just
a
selling
personal
steroids
choice.
to women, and you're just like, yeah, no, she's cool. Nah, she a bitch, and she's lost to the best. She's actually not that good, and then she's just like her apprentice. She wrestle fucks somebody every once in a while, and then they go, man, you got to sub off that. You're really good, and then they're like, and then the very next few bitches she fights dominate the shit out of her, and then they're like, Misha though, I mean, due to her age, and I'm like, yeah, what are we talking about here? She's bad. Like, it's just come to an agreement that she's bad.
She has 666 significant strikes. She's Satan.
Nice.
She's the devil.
Shit. Cody Brundage and Jerkar Close, they both get fucking crazy KOs. Those were the slam KOs, am I right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, those are both of them. Yeah.
Which having two in one fight card's just wild in general. Like
Crazy.
it was whack.
Yeah, crazy. One with an arm bar, and one like an arm bar slam, and then one with I forgot what the other slam was. It was just like a suplex slam.
No, he had him in a triangle.
Triangle.
He's getting a triangle, so Cody just said, nah, bitch.
Batista bomb. Hell yeah. Rulfo, so I said Rulfo. It looked like a bunch of O's. Rodolfo Bellato. I'm sorry. You mean medium-sized Pereira? You mean like just a tiny bit smaller Pereira? Guy looks exactly like Pereira. It's crazy to me.
It's Wish.com
Damn.
Connor and Wish.com Pereira.
Nice. Yeah, but Rodolfo absolutely absolutely
Destroyed.
obliterated Potira. Shouts out Ukraine. Shouts
That's out Ukraine.
he was like, yeah, why don't you guys give us some of that money? Oh my god, Crypto just farted so. Would you just shit yourself, dude? Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first two. Actually, damn, the first three fights, actually, I think. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, actually, the first four, because I think I tuned in, like, right after the Jakar thing.
You were probably watching Mike Perry destroy Eddie Alvarez in BKFC, which
No, I'll never pay for that.
I
appreciate them. I definitely do.
I watched the highlights, and I haven't watched the full fight yet, but I watched the highlights, and it was crazy. Of course it was.
Yeah,
And
the fact that they said they stopped it in the set, like his corner stopped it in the second, I was like, damn, that sucks. Mike is a problem.
He really is the best BKFC boxer around. Yeah, it's funny because I was watching some of the shit talk that they were having before that. It's very serious shit talk, like, but like from a professional stance of just like calling out like wins, losses, and then like what was it? Eddie told him, he's like, yo, Chad's a way better boxer than you, buddy. And Mike was like, you're crazy. You think Chad Mendez is a better boxer than me? And I was like, yo, you are wrong. Chad's not a better boxer than Mike Perry. What are you fucking saying right now? And then Mike Perry just beat the shit. Just fucking. It's crazy because it's just like every fight, it's not like Mike Perry doesn't get hit. He always gets hit heavy every time and just doesn't go down every time.
I feel like that it's probably demoralizing as shit. They're like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Why are you not like you're not even stumbling? You're just in my face again.
I just feel like it's like a notion that these fighters aren't passing on. Like they're like, oh yeah, you gotta watch his left hook. You gotta watch this. You got to watch. I mean, how about talk about how no matter what you do, he won't go down? How about you tell him that? Prepare them for what they're about to go into. Anywho, guys, did you know that this week on December 9th that there's another UFC card? Did you know that? Could you guess that? Would you believe that if I told you?
They just pulled out of their ass again.
What do you mean? You weren't anticipating Song Yadong versus Chris Gutierrez? You're telling me you weren't waiting for that all year?
Not at all.
When did he
Not
fight?
at all.
Dude, tell more, please. Why is Anthony Smith fighting again?
Why though?
Because he's fucking old.
It just doesn't make any sense anymore.
He's a name.
But I'll tell you what,
and that's it.
Omaha, shouts out Omaha. And
Omaha.
I told you now. From now, it used to be I would just be like, you gotta stop, man. You can't be fighting anymore, Anthony Smith. You're too nice of a guy. Now it's like you're too nice of a guy, but also you're doing it for the Omaha pride. Dude, here's the thing. I have Khalil Roundtree in this fight. Khalil Roundtree. This is new Khalil Roundtree. This is new and improved. The best Khalil Roundtree we're gonna see until he's done on this run that he's on right now. But if Anthony Smith, I guarantee nothing goes on out here. I'm guaranteeing you, if Anthony Smith wins, people are gonna be shooting off guns and shit. We're gonna be Omaha, and then Anthony Smith is gonna hear the guns. He's gonna be like, he's gonna start knocking people out and be like, "You're trying to attack my family." Trying to
he's gonna lose it again.
Joe Rogan's like, I don't think so. Fucking puts him in a headlock like that Fear Factor. Remember that from Fear Factor?
Oh my god.
Every once in a while I do a talking bit and then I'm like, and that's what it's like to be inside Joe's brain. Anthony Smith, Omaha, fireworks. Nothing goes on out here. More fireworks. Joe Rogan, headlock. Fear Factor.
Joe Rogan putting him in a headlock.
Tiring in there. And then why do you have so much beer so often? It's tiring. It's a tad tiring.
I can't shut them off.
It's a bit exhausting. And instead of resorting to, I sound like Sean Strickland. I was gonna be like, instead of resorting to murder, which is like a Sean Strickland thing to say, I'm like, I resort to having good times and drinking beers and then just rambling a lot.
I literally don't know any of these other fighters.
Oh, doggy.
Oh, Carlos Hernandez.
No, I do know Jung Young Park versus Andre Muniz. I know both those guys, and that's actually going to be a crazy card. How old is Andre Muniz at this point?
Take a look, about 40.
Right? I'm saying, and like, why do I feel like I've been watching him fight since I was like 4? Like, I don't, like, how old is he? Let's see.
Oh my god, if the website would let me highlight his fucking name.
23-6-0 though. Kind of like I got distracted on his fight record here.
Wow, my nigga's 33. My boy is stressed.
Wow. You know he's got a lot of kids and a lot of bills. So I mean, fight-wise, talking about, like, I like to remind people when it comes to this point in the podcast, we're like, again, guys, it's a casual hardcore podcast where there's gonna be points in like last week, very hardcore WWE. And when we talk about those PvPs, when we talk about those pay-per-views, very hardcore. You get a lot of in-depth breakdown. You get a lot of, especially when there's fighters you can tell that we're very interested in. It's usually where it comes down. Sometimes we get to these fights and we're like, listen, Jamie Malarkey, that's who I got, and that's what you get. You know,
Malarkey.
Sometimes when life's passing you by and your dog's farting and there's a lot of MMA, you can only think about so much to say. You know what I mean? I mean, he just farted again, and I mean, like, it's just rancid in here. Like, it's just awful.
He'd be out of the ring by now. You're just blowing it up that often, bro? Like, goddamn.
Can't be.
You got the door closed?
The door's open. It just looks like it's closed.
Oh, okay. All right. At least you got the door open. You're not, like, straight up trapped in there with it.
That's the thing about pets. They have these things that make... He can't be licking himself and scratching at himself, so if I kicked him out of the room, he's going to be like, bet, I'm done farting. Time to lick and scratch myself, doggy. I'm going to be like, why do you do this to me? But they're so fluffy and cute, though.
Really?
Oh, God. Yeah, I'll say this, that the fight I'm most excited for is Anthony Smith and Khalil Roundtree, but other than that, I'm looking forward to the Jung Young Park and Andre Muniz, and also Mini Scotty Jorgensen.
Hopefully Tatsuro's not fucking boring like he was in his last fight. So,
Yeah.
the only other person I'm looking forward to on this card.
Hell yeah. You guys check it out next week. You let us know down in the comments what you think about this upcoming card. Is it a good card in your opinion? What are you excited about? What have we missed? But we have killed a lot of
Wait a
time
minute.
already. So what?
Oh, fuck.
You. All right, thanks, Star.
You're good.
Breaking the stride, and he was like, you know what? Hey, Joe. Oh, yes, Darnell, what's going on? Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me try and do that again. We have killed a lot of time, so you guys, we're going to move on to the Street Shenanigans segment. Let's do that. Whoa. Yeah. All right, guys, that's right. We are in the Street Shenanigans segment now. In part of the show, everybody's favorite part of the show, my favorite part of the show personally, where we go over street fights from all around the world, all different types of styles, like it's fucking UFC style, like it's the beginning UFC, and we're judging all of it, from fights at the strip club, fights at the Waffle House, fight down at the beach, fights everywhere in all different types of forms, and we're breaking them down from old videos to new videos, and as we say, we do judge the craziness and bullshit at Octagon Control. Most important thing to let you know about all these things, though, Ian, you're back. Let them hear it.
YouTube, they're fine. Jesus, they're okay.
I flubbed that line last week, didn't I, Darnell? I think I flubbed it a little bit. I was like, I just like push mouthed it.
You need the professional here to let them know that they're okay.
Hell yeah, Ian,
the greatest of all, fine.
Yeah, right. Bring up our first one. Bring up our first Street Shenanigans.
Right.
GTA fight.
Hell yeah. Straight up GTA fight. A number of homeless men get into a GTA fight. Let's see it.
Guy in the purple.
Got good hands. Such good hands. Oh no, he locked on wrong.
What did that guy do?
I'll tell you what I'll tell you what he didn't do. He didn't fucking fight back. He just was like, hey, he did GTA shit. He was like, hey, buddy,
twice in the chest.
You gotta watch yourself, pal.
Jesus Christ.
Purple Hoodie will take on literally anybody.
He's literally out there like, I'll fight anybody. Even you.
This is that shit where like when you're playing GTA and you look out and you just happen to see an NPC fucking up like 7 people. Like, you ever had that happen before GTA? You're like, what the fuck happened out here? It's just an NPC with a bat, and you're like, yo, this guy's dangerous.
Niggas out here getting clapped.
Yeah, for real.
Free.
That's crazy.
It's just so ridiculous. That guy's sitting there like with his hand behind his back, just watching. Boom, boom. So
just the worst aim.
I feel like it's because they were both wearing black jackets. So like just the height, he just kind of looked over and thought that was him. Maybe that's what it looked like.
Just going into a boxing gym, and they're like, "So what's something you want to work on?" And he's like, "My aim. If that's something you can help me with."
Focusing on one opponent.
Yeah. I've been thrown out of multiple boxing organizations for fighting the ref in the middle of the fight. I can't quite. My depth perception's all off.
He's like, I just can't help it.
I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ.
All right. Let's move on to that. By the way, I wanted to point out how like nonchalant Darnell is when he podcasts. He's just doing like paperwork stuff and like checking his mail. He's just like,
I was trying to figure out like my mouse keeps like it just keeps like not working. Like it'll just stop. Turns out I gotta charge this bitch.
Oh, okay.
To charge wireless mice?
Exactly, bro. My other one I didn't have to because the fucking battery in there lasts forever, so I never had to worry about it. And I'm like, why does it keep flashing red? And my dumbass really just didn't click in my head. Hey, charge it, dumbass.
You were like, oh, is this recording?
Having a dumbass moment right now. And
having
now
a
I have
Brzezinski effect. Yeah.
Hey, I will clearly I will dry myself completely before putting on clothes.
All right.
Okay? I'm not that fucking dumb.
What we got up next is pretty fun stuff. Everything up here, it's some really fun stuff going on. If you guys haven't seen this video before in your life, we're happy to break this down for you. We've got the kung fuckery of the world. Kung fu artists and everybody. You guys. I mean, do you guys love those? I wish there was more. I wish I know there's like a profile on Instagram. I don't know if there's still a thing or bots now, but
I think McDojo's still
McDojo,
alive.
McDojo life. God, I don't know. I feel like too many of these guys are exposed now. Like they know to like just don't put your shit out on the internet and you'll be fine. And don't go to
Yeah.
events.
Just like Joe Rogan would always talk about how like there are so many fake black belts back then, and now like they get exposed immediately.
Yeah.
Because people are recording all the time now.
Let's see this one. This is this one got posted with the backstory of this guy. Because you can see it's an MMA fighter from China. They're in China. And like the entire community was like mad because he was like, again, just kind of boasting that he was like teaching people proper combat, proper ways to use his art, you know, and his kung fu. And he was a fraud. And they finally booked this shit, and this guy just fucks him up.
Jackie Chan's about to learn today.
Okay. Hey!
Damn. One hit?
Damn, they showed. Don't show the ending that quick, goddamn, guys. Now they're gonna show us this part. Like we're like, oh, I wonder what happens. You can bring it down a little bit. You're gonna fast forward a little bit. So yeah, they're doing little intros here. Okay. Boom! Immediately.
Jesus.
Like, and the guy's confused. He's like, "Are you not?"
What happened? He's like, no, you're supposed to go slower.
Point at him. He's like, he hit me. He hit me. Yeah, I know. That's the point of this. Boom! Again, dropped, son. That'd be
It's
great.
bad that he's doing this in China too.
That'd be great if the ref just kept being like, point. Fucking just kept. Damn,
like,
son.
The age difference between these guys.
Don't matter.
Yeah, that too. Now look at you. Now your students got to carry your ass out.
Done.
Embarrassing.
Straight into an ambulance.
They're over there like, how much yen did you spend on this guy? I spent a lot of yen on this fucking guy, dude.
Like, look how old this dude is. Like, comparatively. He's got to be like 60.
Yeah, but if you're that big of a badass, bro, I mean, fucking shouts out Master Roshi.
You stepped in, bro.
True.
He could have easily said, nah, he's going to kill me.
He walks like he owns a laundromat. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's his posture. It's insane. All right. We can move on to the next one. Because we do have another bullshitter. The old school, this is a more famous video. The energy field guy. Let's break this
Dude
down.
Fucking died, bro.
Insane. Again, another case of a guy who is hitting him being like, where's your force field?
I thought you were going to stop this.
Context a little bit before it goes in. There's this guy, he was teaching people how to make force fields and shit, and as you see, just people who just like, how much money do you have to pay those people to like buy into it, you know? Or how dumb do you have to be like, you know, like when they're just like flowing them to the side, like going like this, and they're like, whoa! I'm like, how much are you like dumb to buy into it, or how much did he pay you? It's got to be one or the other, and either way, it's not good. I mean, unless you drove away in a Benz, you know, who can't call you a loser today, but
Yeah, well, I'm like, with these guys, I'm like, we're doing this in a park. This is a public park.
there's a birthday party happening under that fucking canopy over there.
What the fuck?
All right, here it goes. Bam! You know, I like the kind of the attempt to grapple for a second.
Yeah, right there. You know he's feeling bad. He's like, fuck. Guess I'm going to have to put him out.
Boom! By the way, like, it's crazy, like, how good that guy is, like, even on his knees, like, he has movement to go in and out. Like, I'm gonna point this out here. Like, I fucked him up right there, and then right here, on his knees, goes in, puts his head back out, goes right back in, and I'm like, damn, bro. Gets dropped. Holy shit. Yeah, the lesson here is, don't learn bullshit kung fu.
Force field energy.
I can't tell you the amount of times, like, you know, it's fine. It is fine to learn as an art, like, karate and shit like that. Like, the only, like, when I hear, like, a person go, like, yeah, I put my kid in Taekwondo, I go, that's good. That's a good one. That's a really good way to start learning kicks and everything. But when they're like, yeah, I put him in karate or Krav Maga or Tai Chi or whatever the fuck, I'm like, your kid's gonna get beat the fuck up. Don't know what to tell you.
Karate really depends which one you go to, because I mean, there's 1,000
There's Miyagi-Do. There's Cobra Kai. I don't really know I don't really know any other one. There's Tiger Muay Thai. Darnell's Frozen.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Like Frozen?
Yeah.
On our screen, you're just like,
I like to imagine he's just like really playing off. He's like, nah, I'm here. What are you talking about?
I'm not frozen. What are you talking about?
Guys, I'm right here on camera. Oh, shit. This has been such a fun episode so far.
But no, with like karate, like, because there's a million fucking karate schools. You actually have to find like an actual reputable one.
Yeah.
To where they're actually teaching you, which is basically just like Muay Thai.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
or Taekwondo, I should say.
Oh, now Ian's frozen. Oh, what? No, down. What's happening?
What's going on? Am I still frozen?
No, you're good. Yeah, I agree. I guess supposedly, like, I mean, because that's what I'm saying. Like, no, actually, I disagree. I feel like if you take your kid to like if you put, I think universally, if you put a kid in karate and you take other kids that got put into like Taekwondo or Muay Thai, like no matter what the school is, difference wise, I feel like everybody fucks up the karate kid, like across the board. Boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, Taekwondo, kickboxing, all those people I feel like fuck up the karate guy, I feel like. Because even like the biggest karate guys in UFC, when they're like, he's a karate fighter, I'm like, he's also a lot of other things. He's not just a karate fighter, so yeah. I mean, it's cool, and I still give it the rep. Like here's the thing. You heard who I haven't talked about? Fucking Krav Maga. Like I think karate guys fuck. I think a karate guy fucks up like 4 Krav Maga dudes easily. fucking bullshit.
Guy who watches UFC fucks up Krav Maga guys. Let's get real here.
For real. That's a good point. Okay, so let's move on to our last 2 street shenanigans. Last week, week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, last week was Survivor Series. Ian was not able to be here for it due to work and due to all of our schedule conflicts. And we had 2 videos. Well, we had 1 video, and now we have 2 now that we wanted to show him in honor of Survivor Series passing by. Nice. Oh my god, how'd you do that?
Magic.
That's when you do what? What's the thing? I never learned how to.
Damn.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. You got to work on it. We're uncles. You got to learn how to be a cool uncle. Whoa, shit! How'd you do it? Anyway, so here's 2 wrestling-inspired street shenanigans in honor of Survivor Series. Here we go. This is the choke slam heard around clubs around the world. A lot of heat and intensity.
Oh no!
This looks like this is like a heel Usos right here, stomping in.
Can't tell if this is a movie theater or a club.
You know what?
Oh shit! Oh god!
Oh, damn! South of heaven, baby! South of heaven!
He almost put him in the ceiling.
Really got some air on that. Go ahead and bring the volume down and kind of bring it forward
like a German suplex, and then he decided not to last second.
It's like he realized in midair how light he was. You know, he was like, "Oh my god, I could just one-hand you, bro." So they're getting hot. What's funny is like it's safe in there. Security, everybody's behind the door, and all these people they're not threatening. They're just mad at like the business. And then security, you know, they say, "Fuck it, boom, dude!" Straight WWE, he puts his head up against the thing and then choke slams his ass, and then he talks shit afterwards. Damn. Hell yeah. And they say WWE is not effective in real life. Whatever.
They say wrestling's fake.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Let's move on to our last one. Tell me wrestling's fake after this shit. Inspired by Darnell. Darnell, so tell a little backstory for this, Ian. We were watching a wrestling one last week. I don't remember what it was. And it was like a flaming table. It was like flaming tables. It was a couple different things. And Darnell starts to, like, the episode's over, and you know Darnell. The episode's over, and he just starts laughing so fucking hard, and I'm like, what? And he goes, I just thought of this video of this guy who tries to do a move. He just tries to get on the ropes, and I was like, all right, well, we're already done. I was like, yeah. Well, he's fine. But so now, Ian, without further ado,
You can probably skip to like 25 seconds.
you bring that volume all the way down just in case. I don't want to fuck with that. Yep. This is backyard
I'm getting
WWE.
in.
I mean, it's so simple what he's doing. He's just talking to the crowd. What's up, guys? Bam! It's the
Full ostrich. Full fucking ostrich, bro.
yeah.
Both legs they just for no reason.
Oh yeah.
There was no reason for that to happen, bro.
That's our own Rain Boots guy. That's our Rain Boots guy right there. For sure. That's crazy. Gets
so
up
confident.
there. He looks like he would have been great. He looks like he probably would have put on a good match too. I was sold. I was like, this guy's good. Bam!
Oh, no.
Full ostrich, bro.
What the
Makes
shit?
no sense.
The doctor's looking at his x-ray like, how does that even break like that?
The doctor's just looking at like backyard wrestling, huh?
Like, bro, you might as well tell people you got hit by a car because no one's gonna believe that.
Oh shit, that's so funny.
This
God.
is what you think the walls of Jericho would do to you.
That's exactly right. Yeah, no shit. Again, for reference, I said last week I was like, it looks like he was trying to do the Fiend after he jumped off the fucking the ropes. So funny. A little less.
A rough fucking video.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we went over that though. That was funny. You can go ahead and pull it down. He's like, one more time. Bam.
The fact that it's both legs and not just like one, like Sid Vicious, it's just both legs blown out completely. Like 100%.
Is brought to you by the letter O. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So much fun.
Great googly moogly.
So much fun. Guys, thanks everybody for hanging out. Please make sure you follow us. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down. Hit the subscribe button down below, please. Please. It's gonna be the greatest. Literally hit that like button, comment down below as well. It's for the boys. And then also make sure you follow us on our social media. Go to our TikTok where you can see clips from this show. SuperSour, which will be coming back at some point. We're working on that. It's SuperSour JIR on all social medias. Go follow us on Twitch, where we're on a morning to afternoon schedule every day, and then we play on Saturdays and Sundays throughout the days, starting at 11 a.m., anywhere between 11 a.m. to noon at the latest, and then playing until 3 to 4 every weekday. And you can come by there, hang out, just give us a follow, or you can subscribe. And when you subscribe, we're working on an incentive that gets you access to the Discord, where we have a bunch of fun stuff in the Discord. You can interact with us, you can talk with us, and be a part of chats, podcasts, etc. It's going to be a great thing. All for $5 a month. Fun. Even we can have fun.
$5.
Only $5. Don't forget to follow Darnell. You can follow him on his TikTok, where he posts clips from Destiny, and you can also follow his Twitter, and you can that's where you can follow his day-to-day life. And nobody posts day-to-day life shit better than Darnell. And that's all at Blanks.
Put it on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's all at Blanks now. Just all at Blanks. So, and Ian, thanks for being here, bud. And everybody else, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We'll see you next week on Throwing Hands. Peace.
Don't be scared.
Gotta pay
Welcome
that.
to Throwing Hands.